Hi guys, my name is Yatri and this is Crypto for you. Today I am going to give you an emergency update because it is a little late right now, and so I want to give you an emergency update to Bitcoin, and I want to show you guys something that is really important for you guys to know. So there are two things that I got to show you guys. First of all, it is the hash ribbon, which is right here. And actually, here we go. And second of all, what I want to show you is the Bollinger Bands. So I'm going to show you guys that and some other things in this video. So let's get into it. So guys, if you look at this, I got to show you first the hash ribbon because it is right now closing, and even though it doesn't look like that big of a signal, this is something really important. And look at this, guys. We are closing and we're coming out of our miners capitulation, guys. So that's when, like I said, less miners are actually mining, and it gets easier to find a block. And so this is like the moving average of that easiness. Something like that. And one of them is longer, one of them shorter, which makes it cross, and when it crosses, a minor capitulation, something we call it. After it breaks out of the minor capitulation, it should become like this. See guys, this was a blue dot right here, but it actually took 18 days if you guys look, it took 18 days for us to actually get this buy signal. So I'm not saying that it could be 18 days, but it could be like a little bit to wait after we could be going up. But in the long term, we should be bullish. So, of course, that's why I think we could be breaking up, and not like some people think that we're going to like fall down, have another gigantic bear market, stay down here for a long time, and then have another retest. I think this could be it, but I think we could have another tap of like a lower level before we go again. So, guys, look at this. Why I think we could have a lower tap is because of this. This is the ascending triangle, and those are actually bearish. They fall to the downside. And in the smaller time frame, which you guys can see right here, we have a descending triangle. You guys probably heard of the ascending triangle. They're like the top is straight and the bottom is like curvy, and these actually break to the upside, and this is like the flip version, so you guys can see that this is the target. So this is the flipped version. This is what we are in right now. If we go to a smaller time frame, you guys can see we are in it right now. So there's a 30% chance to break to the upside, since this is the inverse one, and a 70% chance to break to the downside. So if we break to the downside, then I expect us to go to 17,600. That is below that big 18,200 level, which I talked about in one of my other videos. So that could be like retesting, like, I don't know, the 20-day moving average on like the daily time frame, or like somewhere else. But yeah, so you guys can see that on the 4-hourly time frame, we look like we're confirming support. So there might be a chance that we could be breaking up to the upside, and the 30% chance might break out. And so if this 30% chance works out, I expect we could be rising, have a third leg. You guys can see this kind of looks like we are getting higher highs, but on the RSI, if we go on the daily time frame, we are getting something lower lows. Yeah, so this could be a bearish divergence. So that could make us fall too. As you guys can see, we have a slight falling line right here, and also we have a bigger falling line right here. So that is a bearish divergence, but I would use actually this one, so you guys can see that this line and this line kind of work together. So this is like the bearish divergence. So bearish divergence means we could fall. Whoops, I just made us take that line away. There you go. So if this bearish divergence plays out, and it actually could work with this triangle, that means we could tap like $20,000, and after that we could break out of this triangle, because this ascending triangle is also 30% chance to the upside and 70% chance to the downside. You know, all these indicators have flipped versions. So this ascending triangle, it also has a descending triangle. So the price comes in, bounces down, and then breaks up. And it's like a flipped thing. Same with this one, ascending triangle, descending triangle. So this rising wedge also has a falling wedge. So guys, if we break out of this triangle, I expect us to go somewhere to like lower levels, like just also 70,200 and somewhere there. 4-hourly time frame though says that we could be going high, and you guys can see that why I think that is because of the stochastic RSI, which is right here. Even though the RSI is right now in the middle, the stochastic RSI is turning to blue on top. So that means that we could be breaking out of here. Of course, if we confirm 4-hourly time frame, the 20-day moving average on the 4-hourly time frame, we could be going up. So that 30% could break out. But the chances of us breaking both these triangles, they're slim. They're also 30% chance to the upside and 70% chance to the downside if you guys multiply both of those and then reduce them. So, you guys can see that I think number one, these two scenarios that could play out. We break out of this triangle. Well, actually three. First scenario is the ultra bullish scenario. We just break out, maybe have a little bit longer, and then we break out. And after that, I would say we could go up. And that would be a scenario of saying that we are in this like 5-wave gigantic move. And so this could be the third one. And you guys can see that this kind of looks like it. So this first wave, the second wave, and then the third wave right here, and then maybe like a fourth wave, and then the fifth wave. So maybe if we break out of this triangle, we could go high. That's the first thing. Second thing that could actually occur is, let me just go back. Second thing that could occur is that we could break out of this triangle, confirm the $20,000, but get rejected, fall, play out this bearish divergence, which makes it even slimmer for us actually to break out. So, and actually after that, we could fall down. And we could fall somewhere to like 18,200 and test it. So this yellow line right here, we could actually test. So that could actually happen. Or third, the bearish thing that could happen. We could bounce around in this triangle, and after that we could just break down to 17,200. Of course, that is not a really big support level, and the next support level would be at like 16,800, and so that's where we could break out. So this is the three things that we should watch out for. Three scenarios that could play out. So if we break out of this triangle, it could be one of those other two scenarios. Ultra bullish, which is really slim because of this bearish divergence and the two triangles, and the one that we could actually test all-time high and then fall. So that is what I think could happen. Last but not least, I said that I would look at the 20-day moving average and the Bollinger Bands, because you know the Bollinger Bands in the middle, it has this line, and this line is the 20-day moving average. Actually, guys, whoever didn't know that, now you guys know. You can see that the Bollinger Bands is squeezing on the 4-hourly time frame, and when it squeezes, we usually have a bigger move following that. So we could have a big move, and usually when a mouth opens, we have the big move right here, like right here. And if we're above the 20-day moving average, when the big rise occurs, we're gonna go up when the big mouth opening, and when we're below this line, which is the 20-day moving average, and the mouth opens, we fall. So see, that's what happens right here. Perfect examples. You guys can see that the Bollinger Bands, when they opened here and we were below, you can see we fell below the 20-day moving average slightly before the mouth opened, we fell. Same thing happened right here, guys. You can see that we went above 20-day moving average, and then the mouth opened and we went up. Same thing right here now. I don't know what could happen, but usually we have a trend reversal. So right now, if we break the 20-day moving average, we should expect the bearish scenario, which is falling to like 17,400. But if we confirm support, we could come test all-time high levels again, but we should get rejected after that and fall. Last but not least, I just want to show you guys one more thing. On the daily time frame, if you look at the Bollinger Bands, you can see that we are hitting it on top a lot. We've been hitting it for like a long time, so we should be experiencing a correction soon. You can see that we tapped the 20-day moving average, this line right here. We tapped it already, so we should maybe tap it again. If we tap it again, then we should probably fall because it gets weaker every time you tap it. They have been tapping it like not that much though. So I think since we're tapping this top band right here, we should be experiencing like a correction and maybe like a small dip. Maybe actually not even a small dip. Maybe, look right here, guys, it says 16,000 at the bottom band. By the time we could fall, this band could be like somewhere else, closing, or maybe we could like tap something else, but I'm saying we could fall to like 16,800 because that's a big support. So all we gotta do is just bring this line up, and this is where I think we could fall if we break this line. So guys, watch for a week time frame. If we break this 20-day moving average, and then we break, let's just say if we break for 18,500 right now in the next, I don't know, week or so, in the next, not week, in the next 4 days, if we break 18,500, well, we will fall to 17,400, 16,000, 16,800, somewhere there. We will fall. The bear scenario will play out. If we confirm support on the 20-day moving average, or for some of you guys who don't have a chart, if we break above this line, which you probably can see visually, or if you want a price, I can say right now, if we break above 19,200, we should be going up, and we confirm support on this. Like visually, you guys can see with your eye, if you guys see it's like a falling trend. But after that, if we go up and we get rejected from all-time highs, you should see that we should be going up. Maybe we could go like $300, $200 higher than all-time high to this top, but this should be the bearish divergence that's happening right here. This big blue line with the RSI, we should fall. So those are the things we should look at. So that's what I think should happen. Thanks for watching the whole video. I hope you guys didn't skip. Please leave a like down below button. Make sure it's blue if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button because red is not a good color. You should make it white. Red in Bitcoin, red candles are bad. Red subscribe buttons are bad. You should make it white, make it good. And also, if you don't never want to miss my other videos, just click that post notification bell. It won't be that hard. So, and you're never gonna miss another video. So with that being said, see you guys next one. Bye!